夜のワインに咲いて満ちて生きる様子が傷も嘘も痛みも歌になる夢を愛を書いて何を救えますか海はそれを冷める光になれ
China clay is not quarry as the other minerals are. It is washed out of the ground with strong hoses. Then the mixture of clay and water has to settle and be dried before Baylor and Aira can take it ape. Part of the line which the twins use to reach China clay working runs near the sea. There is a hollow in the land just here which often floods after heavy rain. The local people call this hollow the drain. The autumn gales, which had brought down the pharmacist's tree for a team to cut up, were also causing wild seas and high tides. When rain came too, the members looked gloomy. A really high tide now could make a real trouble at the drain. But though pools of water lay on either side of the line, they grew no larger. Baylor and Aira puffed happily too, and throw, replacing loaded hoods with empty ones. They forgot about the drain. Then the rain began again and the wind strengthened. As the members went to the clay pits that morning, the crewmates noticed that water in the drain was rising. While Baylor arranged the empty freight trains, Aira prepared to leave with a train of full ones. At the drain, she found that the water was level with the top of the wheels. Come on, we must get through if only to get help for Baylor. Aira took no notice. She was halfway over when rising tide whipped into a huge wave by the wind swept across the line. Oof! The water crashed against the side. Help! With a hiss, the water reached the fire. Quickly! But it was too late. With a despairing gasp, the train stopped. She was stranded in the middle of the drain with cold sea water lapping the wheels. The crewmates set off to find help. Keep on the sleepers, Nra. We don't want your locomotive to swim as well. The water reached the crewmate's waist, but he struggled on. At last, the cold and soaking, he reached the yard. I was there wondering where my freight trains were. My crewmate wasted no time. Aira must be rescued. We need a steel cable, a pair of waiters, and the determination. Yes, I understood the cable, but I wasn't sure about the determination, and I didn't even know what waiters were. I stopped at the water's edge. My crewmates put on the waiters and set up carrying the end of the cable. Aira was delighted to see me. The crewmates fastened with the cable end of the locomotive's front of coupling, and then he uncoupled the freight train so that Baylor had to come up behind and taking the freight trains clear. Right, let's go! Poor Aira's locomotive had no steam, so the crewmates waited to show my locomotive they were ready. Slowly, with water cascading all around it, the locomotive came out of the train. Once it was clear, I helped Aira's locomotive back to the shed. Thank you, Nra. It was 4 days before the water in the train subsided. When Baylor reached home, the both twins agreed that it would be ungrateful of them to ever to tease me again.